epic rap battles of history. Jill Stein versus Chase Oliver. Begin.
Apologies to the Greens since their party's gone to pot. They're stuck with Dr. Stein again because that's the best they've got. The doctor who will wine and dine with Russia's top elite. Then say save the environment at her Keystone XL speak. You leap in every 4 years with no content spread throughout. If you keep your campaign all grassroots, you'll wind up greening out. You've lost at every level. The blue wave beats your green tides. For an environmentalist, you sure do love your landslides. You're feuding with the FDA, the CDC, and AOC. Well, I got the LGBTs flocking straight from me. With this rap and election, your loss ain't hard to tell, but then again, you wouldn't be Jill if you didn't take 2 L's. Chase, you're 39, you're awfully young to wanna try this. 4 years in the office, you might have a midterm crisis. But I'm glad that you were nominated. That race was really tough. Your party's final choice was you or none of the above. So he bargained with an ex-cop who breaks inside of homes, became his Terminator VP who maintains the status quo. There's an elephant in your room, one that's putting you on blast. I mean, I've seen your policies, you're looking like an ass. You're letting big government give us student debt relief, using your cuts from the army, that's off the Wall Street. Now I actually agree, but your base thinks that's contrarian. And you voted for Obama, you might be libertarian. You've been stagnating for 16 years, no growth among your base, since you won't take corporate bribes in the presidential race. But you're fine with MAGA millionaires rushing to your aid, and the little birdie who let Russian bots spam your name. There's a hole within the green, so you let MAGA on the scene. Now I see a GP with an O right in between. It's a corrupt amalgamation, you're completely intertwined. You're a green outcast, we should call you Frankenstein. Our country is divided, so forgive us if we're hardly wanting to elect the guy who drove a wedge in his own party. No one outside your base thinks that you're a massive player. You're stuck there with the 1% and not the one you favor. You'll open up our borders but ignore foreign affairs. I'm sure all those Gaza refugees will love your thoughts and prayers. Once the election's over, you'll be forgotten by all of us as your ratings trickle down back into the Mises caucus.